This is part 2. Make sure you check out part 1 if you haven't done so already. The link is in the description below, the thumbnail's right here. You guys enjoy it. Do you have any systems that you've set up in your business that have continually helped you grow?
We want good reviews, we want good service, we want to pay our staff well. 3 things, that's all you need. We kind of plateaued on our revenue. We'll probably do 1.5 here, but you can do 50 million a year in products.
What's one advice to our viewers who are looking to start a cleaning business? A couple things you've learned. Tell us about how you acquired your first customers. What did you do? What did you use?
So my first customer, we actually met through my first job. And he was kind of the bread and butter. He lived in that giant high-rise with 600 people. He actually gave us a referral, personal referral to the management company. Hey, use this company. And then from there, I got a ton of business. I got that whole building's business. And that kept me busy for the first year. I had hundreds of clients that did reoccurring bookings. I got a huge break. And from there, their friends referred me to other friends of different buildings. And then I was like, wait a minute. I need to start talking to the building management. So I printed off flyers, your first clean, $35 off. Give them these to your residents and new residents moving in. And that's how we built it.
Everyone and they were receptive to that?
Super receptive. Our price has always been competitive. We're 60% cheaper than any of our competitors, and we still bring the highest value in cleaning. So,
what's the secret to that? How are you accomplishing that?
Don't be greedy.
Is there a lot of money
left?
There's
a lot of markup when it comes to cleaning, and you can still make a good killing without having to charge. I think some people charge $300 for a 3-hour deep clean. We charge $120.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Seattle.
In Seattle, and we still pay our cleaners very well. So that kind of went hand in hand with our growth. People saw our value, they saw our customer service, and it just shot.
So there's the commercial space, there's a residential space. What's the bulk of your business? How's that broken down, and how'd you end up making that decision?
So we tested all the markets,
okay,
and we kind of based it off of, okay, are they cheap? Is there profit? Commercial, if you're not a giant company that goes nationwide for all these major, it's not worth you doing. I would focus on residential because there's always going to be residents that need their homes cleaned. Every other commercial client we had negotiated. It wasn't worth the money. So we figured out our fit market was residential, and we just tried to dominate it as best as possible. And I'm safe to say we did.
So you're not doing any commercial?
None. We do have corporate clients for like corporate housing. So Amazon's housing, a lot of these corporate housing companies use us to kind of refresh their units. But that's as commercial as it gets.
Yeah, it's still a residential aspect to it.
Yep.
People living just there day in, day out.
Corporate payroll, which we love.
We've got some products that I'd love to talk about. Can you tell us a little bit about it and how that came into be?
So our success with Spruse Cleaning, we kind of plateaued. We're number 1 in the city. We obviously have a great business revenue going on, but you can only get so big in this industry, especially if you go to different states. We wanted to get to a point where, well, how can we sell something to every customer we want nationwide without the overhead of a hospitality industry? And we thought products. And we decided, you know what? Let's put together an eco-friendly line of cleaning products that a customer can just book online with easy steps. You can actually customize each box every month, and it's shipped to your house that day. Same day shipping,
just
if not next day shipping.
Stuff.
It's everything. It's a full line of products, from sponges to cleaning solvents to towels to dishwashing scrubbers. It's the full line. We're basically taking the cleaning aisle out of your grocery shopping trip.
This is an all-purpose cleaner. You guys check this out. Pretty simple bottle, but what's in there is what's most important.
And these were designed around how we cleaned homes for the last 3 years, so we know what works.
Nice. So I love how growth encourages more growth.
And
you just never know what door you open next. You've got some high-profile clients, CEOs there, here and there.
Yep.
How did you build those relationships? What can you share with our audience as well, who want to build that audience as well?
So that's kind of our premier clientele, and it's actually almost a different experience. So you have me as your 24/7 concierge, or you have Jackie, meaning if you have any questions, concerns, you're prioritized. I'm not saying our other clients aren't important. They just pay a little more for that uninterrupted service. So how we got those clients, some came from Yelp, a lot of came from building managers. So we do have high-profile buildings we work with, and they only trust our service for those clients.
Wow.
Because a lot of times they're particular and they have very expensive stuff in their homes.
Wow. So is there a different, I don't think there's a different website or anything, right? How do you,
Nope.
They still come from Yelp? They still
call
come
directly.
from relationships? They still come from...
Yeah, they come from, clients of ours, but they don't book online. We do have a couple Seahawks players that do book online, but a lot of them just don't want to take the time to do it, and they don't want their personal information on the website, which I understand. So they book directly through us.
So we're sitting here on these eco-friendly cleaning supplies, and you mentioned that that's sort of a branch-out business that you're venturing into. Tell us why you're doing that and sort of what your end goal is as well.
More reach. Again, you can only get so far in the service-based industry, even if you do franchise. And more people are going to be more prone to buying a product that's $5 than a cleaning service that's $120. So we're going to sell you the same experience, the same brand, the same product that you're going to probably use cleaning your own home at a smaller price, just scale to a larger audience with more convenience. So we kind of plateaued on our revenue. We'll probably do 1.5 here, but you can do 50 million a year in products. Wow. So it's just about...
Because it's a global market.
Exactly.
Any struggles along the way in getting this sort of second arm out?
Website development. Just a ton of R&D in the market. And there's a lot more that goes into how you buy a product with taxes, the ingredients that go into them that people are going to use. It's been a learning curve since day one. We were supposed to launch 2 years ago, or a year ago, sorry, and we're still not even, we've just prolonged the delay just because we want it to be a perfect experience, and we're close. We're a couple months out.
So a lot more difficult than you'd expect?
Than a cleaning service, it's not as cut and dry, because you can just deliver a service to somebody and they'll be happy. There's a lot more technicalities behind product development than you would think. Again, with branding, how the customer is going to see it, all that.
Do you have any systems that you've set up in your business that have continually helped you grow? Anything specific? Software you really care about? And
no.
A process maybe that you've learned over time?
No, so they actually always give me crap for being the most unorthodox business owner they've ever met.
They do, okay.
I'm not a very big fan of routine. I actually hate it. So when I come into the office, it's something new every day. We have our system for scheduling and payroll and all, following with customers. But I think that's, again, what helped with our success is we reach out to our clients every day with a different attitude of positivity. How was your experience? Did you enjoy it? Would you mind taking the time to share your experience on these platforms with us? And then obviously some marketing efforts, but those aren't necessarily systems. They're just really angles to get more business. Again, we keep it very simple here and very lean. A lot of times people overthink something like, oh, I want to be rich. Okay, well, how do I get rich? And they think of all these crazy ways.
Right.
Okay, well, break it down. How are you going to get there? We try to do that in everything we do. We keep it super simple. And that's, again, what's led us to our success is we want good reviews, we want good service, and we want to pay our staff well. 3 things, that's all you need.
All right, Austin, we're going to do some Blitz questions, 10 seconds to answer. It doesn't have to be industry specific. Let's just have fun with it and get to know you a little bit. If you were to sell your business today, what would you sell it for?
10 million.
10 million.
Flat.
Pretty good number. You guys, 10 million, only 10 million. And you've got incredible scaling potential.
Oh, statewide franchise opportunities everywhere.
There you go. How much do you make on average off of each job?
I would say $70 a job.
$70 a job. Okay. That's your typical.
Typical.
Okay. What book had the biggest impact on your business?
Is it Blue Knight or Blue Ribbon by Phil Knight?
We'll have to check it out.
It's a Nike book.
Okay. How do you manage stress?
I don't. I just have it. I'm serious.
That's a real answer.
My life is work, so at this point, it's just part of my life.
Just kind of learn to live with your stress partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just play with it. Dance with them.
All right. If you were ever to go back in time, what would you do different with the current knowledge that you have now?
Slower. Take it a little slower. Make sure every job that we did was done right. That's just if I was being a perfectionist, because we have a 4.5 star rating on a 5-star. So if I wanted to be a 5-star, I would have just been slower. Aside from that, everything else went to plan.
What's one advice to our viewers who are looking to start a cleaning business? A couple things you've learned. What can you share?
Well, have some money in the bank before you do it. At least $1,000. We talked about 200. Have at least $1,000. Don't do it if you aren't in a comfortable situation to do it. If you think you're going to go homeless trying to do this,
don't do it.
Don't do it. If you have the means to, where you have a part-time job and you can do some cleaning jobs on the side, and then it gets to a point to where it's like 75% you're cleaning and 20% you don't need your job, switch over. Again, customer experience is everything. If you think you're lazy one day, like, oh, I don't want to reply to this, or I can wait to reply to this guy's concern or complaint, you're going to get a bad review. You need to make sacrifices. So if your business is not first on your list, then you need to probably not do it.
What about Spruse Home Cleaning? What's your future? What's your plan as far as scaling?
For the service industry?
Yes.
We're going to sell. It's value too high, and someone that has more capital than us could probably take it to a much higher revenue stream. It'll be a perfect milestone for us to use that as self-invested money for this, so I don't have to deal with investors, and go from there.
Okay. What if a prospective buyer is looking at this video right now? What are a couple things you want to tell them?
High revenue, about $1 million a year, if not growing to 1.5 to 2.1. Number one rated in Seattle, with the best reviews in any cleaning company. Multiple Yelp records broken, multiple records in general in service industry broken, and a premier base clientele of Seahawks players, CEOs, tech giants, and about 1,000 reoccurring clients a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you're in different locations now.
Right. So franchise
That's a big
opportunities. So we have Arizona, Portland's coming up next, California, San Francisco, Texas. We're not going East Coast, but if you wanted to take it there, you could.
Austin, this has been amazing. You've got an amazing company, amazing story.
It's been a crazy 3 years, literally.
Appreciate it. It's been our pleasure.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it as well.
Hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of Spruse Clean. What an amazing story. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and come back for more amazing content from UpFlip.